For the most part, yes, but you know, my shuttle could have been better. My three-cone could have been better. Everything could have been better. But those two was the main ones that you know, was closer to the end. You know, cramped up a little bit, and you know, I was just out there just trying to have fun. So definitely could have been better.
This is in Indy that you're talking about?
Yes.
Were you tempted a little to run those today?
Huh?
Were you tempted a little to go out there and run them?
Yes, but you know, I put a lot of training into all those things I did, you know, in Indy, and you know, I'm happy with whatever I did, you know, there. You know, I wanted to focus more on position work and just continue to get better as a football player.
Those drills you were doing there at the very end by yourself, were those linebacker drills?
Yes.
Yeah.
Linebacker drills. Yes. Some want to see me play in space, and you know, with the right training, with the proper techniques, you know, with my hips and all that stuff, you know, it'll take care of itself, and with the right coaching, you know, everything will play out, you know, wherever I'm at.
From what you've heard from teams, are more teams looking at you as a 4-3 end or a 3-4 outside linebacker?
They're both coming, you know, at this time, because I have the speed to do it. You know, a lot of teams look for that, and you know, it doesn't really matter which really I'll play. You know, I'll play whatever it is.
How much covering, dropping did you do at USC?
Not much. Did some, but you know, played out of a 4-3 scheme, so I really didn't get much, you know, exposure playing in space.
Do you expect to be a first-round pick?
Yes, I do. Confident in it. You know, I'm working hard, getting better every day. And, you know, the hard work will pay off. And I'm just ready to play football again.
If you weren't a first-round pick, if you slipped into the second, would you consider that a big disappointment? Do you think that the decision to come out would have been a mistake at that point, or would you still be okay with that?
I have no regrets, you know, coming out, and you know, I've been training all my life here for this moment, and you know, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. You know, I'm fine with wherever I sit. I'm just ready to compete.
You happy this process is over with? Anxious for draft day? Find out where you're going?
Everything isn't over with yet. Still got training to do. You know, still got to meet with coaches and you know, just be myself in this whole process.
Any interviews lined up yet, as far as teams bringing you out?
No, not really.
It's still pretty early for that, right?
Yes, sir.
How did it feel going through those linebacker drills?
Still very new to me. You know, I haven't had much work towards it, so you know, there's still room for, you know, improvement.
Where are you training at right now?
I'm in Arizona at API.
Okay. Are they having you do some of that stuff?
Not much, but
Gonna go back.
you know, I'm definitely gonna, you know, work on my craft when I get back. You know.
Are there any player or players that you modeled your game after you're coming up?
I wouldn't say there's no one. I think I learned from, you know, I want to learn from a lot of great guys, you know, that's in the league, and I'll just take little things from them to overall improve myself.
When you're talking to team, did they compare you to anybody? Did they say, like, we could see you being like this guy or that guy?
Not much. You know, I'm my own person, and I want to see me just excel and, you know, be the best that I can be.